Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. So this video I just wanted to share with you guys the products which I favored tremendously in the month of April. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. So I do have quite a bit of products for April and I don't really know how or why this was the case. Usually I just have a select few from, you know, a blusher, one face product, but for some reason there has just been quite a bit, especially when it comes to lip, cheek, and just color products, that I've really gravitated towards a bunch of them. So let me just begin with, I've kind of laid them out in categories so that I don't go all over the place. So first and foremost, this is also the first favorites video where I really tried to incorporate a lot of the products that I favored in my actual face for the video. So most of these products are the ones that I actually have on. Let me begin with the one face product that really stood out for me, or that I really just reached out for the most. This is a foundation, and it's actually a drugstore foundation. And this is the Bourjois 10-Hour Sleep Effect. I'm not sure if this is actually available in the US, but in Canada, this is available at our drugstores, Shoppers Drug Mart and London Drugs. I've just really liked the well-rested and brightening look that this gives. I still would use my Dior Skin Nude and a lot of my other staples and holy grails as a real base to my skin, but I found myself reaching for this almost on a daily basis, just as a finishing touch, and it really does a good brightening and well-rested look, and it has a really good consistency, just very fragranced. Now let me just proceed with cream blushers, and I'm still in love with my Illamasqua Rude, but for some reason I've rediscovered and even fell in love more with my NYC Blushable cream sticks, and these are the three particular shades that I would interchange and reached out for the most. This one is Plaza Pink, which is this one right here, and then I have You Big Apple Blush, which is more of a mauvish tone, and finally for the bright pink I have Wild Berry. And I just really think that these are such amazing cheek cream blushers. I think they're even much better than the Nars Multiple, and I would still reach out for my Illamasqua Rude every so often, and I actually have purchased, added another Illamasqua cream blusher to my collection, and this one is in Laid, which is just a bright pink. I love this as well. The Illamasqua cream blushers are still my holy grail, but I have to say that for some reason the NYC Blushable cream sticks was just something that I really reached out for quite a bit this month. Along with something that I've rediscovered again is my YSL Touche Eclat. And number 2, I'm still in love tremendously with Becca's Shimmering Moisturizer in Opal, but I have to say that just for ease and convenience, I've reached out for this a lot more, and I just would reserve this for more dressed up or you know, just more dressed up looks. Just because it does have an extremely shimmery look, and most of the time, especially during the day, it can be a bit too much. Now for powder blushers, and no, there's no particular one shade that I really just reached out for, but the Sephora Blush Me products, which you guys I think should really try, and I'm contemplating if I should even do a review on these, but the first one I had was number 2, I think, Merange Jaloux, which is this one right here. It's kind of similar and reminiscent of Nars Orgasm, and I have 2 additionals this season. One is Rose Rebel and number 1, and Fambros Attraction number 3. Rose Rebel is just a matte bright light pink, and Fambros Attraction number 3 is kind of like my other blusher favorite for the month, which is Nars' Douceur. or Douceur. And this is just a muted mauve with a silver sheen to it. And speaking of my other powder favorite, this is the Nars blusher in Douceur. This was a limited edition, I think, from fall 2010. But this is just a really beautiful muted mauve pink. I actually have it on my cheeks right now. Over top, I believe today I used You Big Apple Blush Cream Stick, NYC Blushable Cream Stick. So that's the product, that's the blusher that I have on right now. I have to say that even if I just purchased this the last 2 weeks of April, this has actually overtaken any highlighter, powder highlighter that I have. And this is Physicians Formula's Miami Strip Healthy Glow Bronzer. And I would usually just use my fan brush, and I think this is just my e.l.f. fan brush, and literally just go through the top 3 parts, this lilac and light silver, and I would just brush this on my cheekbones. And this is the highlight that you see with YSL's Touche Eclat, and I also do that in the bridge of my nose and just my cupid's bow. And this is absolutely beautiful, and I'm even gonna swatch it for you guys. So that's how it looks. Now for shadows, I have to say that this April month was really a month of just quality, high-end, luxurious shadows for me. Additional new shadows from Nars and Chanel have really just made me stick to those products literally. I guess when you really have quality, it's really leaps and bounds different from Urban Decay, MAC, or any drugstore brands, even if they are good. So this one is #1 for me, and this is definitely holy grail now for me. This is the Dior Duo in 565 Nude look. It's just a gold peach well, not peach, a muted gold beige shimmer and a matte soft brown. I use this almost on a daily basis. This I think is the holy grail of all contour shades, and I have this on right now. So if you see the brown coming up, that is largely the Dior from this palette, and most of what's on my lower lid and the shimmer is this one, is the gold shimmer shade from this. Another addition this month is the Nars Single Shadow in Bali, which is a muted brownish gray. I've used this a lot just to intensify my crease as well. Usually it kind of looks similar to this, but today I actually used my 3rd favorite shadow for the month, which is Chanel's 87 Taupe Gris, which is essentially also a muted grayish, but it has plum undertones or purple undertones and a slight silver sheen or shimmer to it. And this is the shade that I actually am wearing in my crease right now, just to intensify the smoky eye. So I've really been enjoying tremendously single shadows and a lot of the higher end shadows, and I think part of the charm to them and the real attraction for me is that they take such minimal effort, but the results are absolutely amazing.